Is Sigulda really the Switzerland of Latvia? In this video, we'll be exploring one of the true hidden gems of Eastern Europe. But first, let's learn about Latvia. While their flag may resemble Austria's, Latvia is a distinct country with a population of only 1.9 million people, and my wife is one of them. Situated in the heart of Eastern Europe, Latvia is sandwiched between Estonia and Lithuania. The country boasts cultural influences from Sweden, German, Russia and Poland, and Latvian and Russian are the main languages spoken. Latvians also have a fascinating tradition known as Latvisu Dismu un Deju Svetski. Hopefully I've said that right. Essentially, it's a massive singing festival. Today we explore a place where enchanting landscapes meet rich history, where the past whispers through medieval castles and the present dazzles with natural beauty. Get ready guys to be swept off your feet as we explore the captivating wonderland that is Sigulda, Latvia. And here we are guys in another beautiful country, this time over in Eastern Europe where my beautiful wife is from, in Latvia.
Hi guys.
And she is officially back on the channel.
It's been a while. I'm sure you guys have some questions as to where I had disappeared.
And the answer is right here guys. We are now 3. We have a beautiful baby daughter and her name is Aya. Say hello to everybody. Hello baby Aya. She doesn't talk just yet, so give her some time. But we are now officially a party of 3 and we are going to be showing you around this incredible place called Sigulda, which has a population of only 17,000 people, but it's also known as the Switzerland of Latvia. So the reason why Sigulda is often referred to as the Switzerland of Latvia is due to its picturesque natural beauty, including its hilly terrain, Gauja National Park surroundings, the winter sport facilities, outdoor recreational activities and scenic viewpoints, all of which evoke a resemblance to the Swiss Alps.
It is indeed. We've done a bit of strolling around Riga and Jurmala, which are the very 2 popular spots here, but we thought this place really needs some presentation outside, isn't it? Because it's really gorgeous and we can't wait to show you around.
Well, it's my first time, so it's going to be my first impressions too. So we're going to firstly start off by going to somewhere nice to eat. Let's go. And guys, we're staying at this beautiful apartment area here over in the area of Sigulda. I actually found this place on booking.com. It has a beautiful entrance with a vibrant kitchen area. The living room is also nice, with the stairs having a modern design. There are 2 bedrooms and they have a garden area too. If you guys plan to visit Sigulda as well, maybe you want to book it for yourself. It's a beautiful 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, and it's a duplex, so it feels like we've got a lot of space.
But today is a nice, beautiful, sunny day, my friends, and it is towards the end of September.
And it's like 24 degrees. It's like proper summer, isn't it?
Yeah, just catching the last bit of the European summer. So as we're walking through this town here, guys, it really gives you that old European, would you say, feel? Best way to describe it?
Yeah, it's a really cute little town with lots of old architecture, but at the same time renovated Kvass.
Another thing that I found during my time in Latvia is that a lot of the cities have these abandoned, beautiful buildings, literally that have got nothing going on inside, but it just seems like incomplete construction. We've made it to our first spot here, guys, and it is called ESI. ESI.
ESI as in you are, I'm guessing.
Okay, ESI. Wow, guys, this has got a beautiful, funky, modern twist to it and quite a bit of a nice vibe. So nice in here. But it's a very hot day, so we'll probably sit outside, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of the interior of this place. So cool. Look at these foots on the wall. So they've got this beautiful outdoor area, guys, which is just perfect for this time of year. I know it's end of September. It should be quite cold in Europe, but I think we've got the last week here of some nice sunshine. So we just want to make sure that we enjoy that Latvian summer.
Well, Aya is definitely enjoying it very much.
She is officially almost asleep.
Yeah, it's nap time.
And let me tell you guys what has been my favorite thing so far about being in Latvia is this drink right here. This isn't beer or any alcoholic beverage or Coca-Cola. It's actually something called Kvass. Kvass is actually Latvian or Russian, would you say?
I don't quite know the history of it, but I'm pretty sure it comes from Russia.
Yeah, basically what it is rye bread and is fermented for roughly around 12 hours and then it turns into this incredible drink. The best way to explain it is probably something like, I don't really know, what's the best way, like a dark malted...
Yeah, it's like a malt drink, but it's
Yeah.
sparkling, so not only it's tasty, it's also very refreshing because of the gas.
And it's good for your stomach because it's
And
fermented.
it's very good for you, yes, it's fermented, so it's good for your gut. So Yad's been drinking one a day.
So good, guys, honestly.
One a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, some good stuff, man. Like every restaurant we've gone to, the first thing I think about is getting a kvass. Cheers to that, my Latvian locals that are watching this. So just grabbed a quick bite, which is just some chicken crispy sandwiches, and then we're going to head over to our next spot after we finish munching. Guys, I'm excited to share something very, very special with you that I've been working on behind the scenes, and that is my content creation coaching program. Imagine a life where you can travel the world and get paid for it. Over the years, I've worked with some of the top brands around the world and stayed in some of the most prestigious hotels worldwide. I've grown my social media over 300,000 followers and received millions of views around the world across my social media platforms. And now I want to help you achieve the same results. In my 4-week one-on-one coaching program, I'll teach you the ins and outs of content creation and how to turn your passion for travel into a thriving career. If you're serious about changing your life and embarking on a content creation journey, send me a DM on my Instagram for more details and we'll set up a one-on-one call via Zoom where I'll discuss all the options with you, what's included in the program, the cost and what it entails. And guys, this is my Instagram. If you want to send me a DM about the program, it's just Yad_Ventures. Any questions you have or anything that you want to know more, just feel free to send it to me on DM. I get back to all my messages at least within 24 hours. So as we're walking through the streets here of Sigulda, I found a lot of these abandoned beautiful houses literally on the side street. It's literally like something out of a movie. It's just crazy. Such a beautiful house with so much space and nothing is being done with it. Wow, but then on the opposite spectrum, as you walk down the streets here of Sigulda, you've got beautiful modern looking houses over there that have just been so well built up. So we've made it to one of the famous landmarks here in Sigulda, and it is the Sigulda Ferris wheel. And I must say, guys, it is very, very quiet around this area. It probably is because today is a Thursday, so not much happening or going on, but it's a beautiful, massive park just here. And I believe on that side over there, we have a river that we're just gonna go check out.
Sigulda is very popular for some beautiful nature spots. There is a national park here and a lot of different viewpoints, a lot of beautiful castles. So we're going to try and show you a bit of all of that. But that Ferris wheel, I think, is very questionable, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like an old school
I think it's
Soviet.
from back in Soviet Union times, so I'm not sure we're actually going to try and go on there. What do you think, guys? Should
maybe
we do it?
Maybe we can go just near it to see how safe it is. So we have made it over to one of the main attractions here in Sigulda, but as I say, very, very quiet. We are literally the only ones here. And here it is, the Sigulda Ferris wheel, but I think they've got some works going on. It's closed. That explains it.
But I bet it's got some beautiful views from above. You can see the gorgeous river and all the beautiful nature.
And they call it panoramas rats.
It's not rats, it's
Rats.
Rats. Meaning the panoramic eye or panoramic wheel, if you like.
But in English, rats is rats. Like
Rats is a
little rat.
žurka in Latvian.
Yeah. Here we go, panorama rats.
advisable to come to Sigulda in autumn because you get to see the beautiful red and yellow leaves. We are a little bit too early, but I would say you can come to Sigulda anytime. I know people who go in winter, I know people who love to go in spring, so yeah, it's totally up to you. But if you want to see the beautiful red and yellow views, definitely around October. So are you enjoying Sigulda yet?
Yeah, so far so good. It's very, very quiet. I mean, not surprised with such a small population, but it's very, very chilled out. It's like a paradise ghost town.
Well, just to put things in perspective, there is about only 1.9 million of total population in Latvia, and half of it lives in Riga, which is our capital. So it does really feel very spread out. I guess we're used to hustle and bustle traveling around Asia, so for Yad, this is very, very quiet.
Yeah, very quiet indeed, but it's been nice and peaceful, and nice to be in nature instead of crazy places. It's nice to have a mix. Wow, guys, and officially we know now why they call it the Switzerland of Latvia, and that is because of this stunning view just here. And I can imagine when all these leaves actually officially turn orange and yellow, and wow, it would just be such a beautiful spectrum to see.
I personally prefer the green. I miss the green. You can't beat Latvian green nature. Half of our territory is forest, so it's just amazing. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, on the drive up here, it was just very, very beautiful and very peaceful. And you can just see how much lush greens they've got here. It's just crazy.
And Aya is enjoying all the oxygen as well. She's waking up.
She just woke up.
A little blummy.
Hi, sweetie.
She's been sleeping this whole time. Newborn life.
She's a good baby.
Yeah, and if you guys are actually wondering how old she is about to be 2 months old.
And she's already been to many, many Latvian cities. She's been to Ventspils, she's been to Riga, she's been to Jūrmala, she's been to Jelgava.
Yeah, there we go. And guys, if you're from Latvia and you're watching this video, let me know how often you guys come to this area called Sigulda. And look who's up, our little munchkin. Hello. Here's our little baby. Yeah. A little Aya, she's probably a little bit hungry right now, so maybe a little bit fluffy. Say hello to everyone. Yeah, she's not interested, just yawning. So I believe this area might be called Festivity Park, guys, and they got all different types of activities. And here they have got the bobsleigh. First time I've ever seen it. Ooh. Now that looks like good fun. So we're now going to head into this place which translates John's Market, but in Latvian it is
Jana Tirgus.
Jana Tirgus. And it's, yeah, I think that's a good pronunciation. My Latvian friends in the comments, let me know how my pronunciation is. But here it is. It's like a huge black market inside. Let's go see what they got. I could do some nice coffee and a snack.
Yeah. I've heard there is a lot of different kind of cafes and restaurants, from sushi to kebabs to pizza. So let's see what we got.
So it seems like we have got like an indoor marketplace here that sells loads of fresh produce like vegetables, fruit, and I think we've got some coffee shops, some pizza places, some Chinese wok, some fish. So quite a lot to choose from. Excited?
Yeah, I just saw a very Latvian salad called Sigdula Castle.
Don't know what that is.
Fish beetroot salad that you like.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is. But yeah, guys, one thing I have to say with Latvia since I've been here is that I have not been disappointed once in any of the places that I've actually eaten. Maybe once in Riga, but that was last year. But since I've been here this year, everything is just tasty. In Jelgava, yeah, for you guys that know that place. But yeah, it's super impressed with the cooking in this place. And one thing I have to say here, guys, in Latvia, they love to smoke their meats, whether it's fish, chicken, fish and chicken, and veal, pork as well, I believe. Everything they smoke here. And this is the first time I've ever had smoked chicken in the wild, was here in Latvia. And I must say, guys, it tastes absolutely delicious. If you haven't ever tried it before, then you need to come to Latvia to try that smoked chicken. And yes, Yes, my friends, you guessed it, we have got another Kvass drink here. It doesn't matter where I go here in Latvia, I have to get a Kvass. This is the second one today. Let's see how many we end up drinking by the end of today. Cheers. And we have just ordered a chicken shashlik, which is I can't get my words out, which is essentially chicken barbecued on the grill. And I'll tell you something about this chicken shashlik dish in Latvia. It's one of my favorite because they cook the chicken to literally perfection. Look at that. Some tasty stuff. And guys, no meal is complete without having a nice ice cream. And here we've got some beautiful chocolate gelato with some charcoal looking cone. First time I've ever had a charcoal cone before. Delicious. It's delicious. Got chocolate as well.
How do you say cheers in Latvian? My brother taught you this one, you should know.
Oh, I forgot. Prieka, guys. There we go. That's the good stuff. Good morning, guys. It is now day 2 on our adventure here in Sigulda, and we have started off with some nice breakfast spot, which is called Mr. something?
Mr. Biscuits.
Mr. Biscuit or Biscuit?
Well, biscuit in Latvian is biscuits. So
Okay.
yes, it's the same thing, but the pronunciation is different.
So Mr. Biscuits. We have the little one. She is officially sleeping. It's 11:30 a.m.
It's her nap time.
Nap time. There she is. Oh, yeah. So whilst I've been here in Latvia, of course, I've been learning some of the local lingo, and some of my favourite words so far are...
Brauksim.
See now, brauksim. No, less is less brauksim, means let's go, right? Less brauksim.
No. Brauksim means we were going to go. And
Yeah.
you love to travel, so
So there we
that's
go.
your favourite word.
So brauksim, we're going to be going to some nice places here in Sigulda. And what else do I know? Sveiki means how's it going when you greet somebody.
Hello.
And Baldes means thank you. And Labdien is kind of like a more, I think, posh way to say hello.
It's like good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. Well, can I not? Oh yeah, so good morning is Lebrit. And I know that very well because every morning I go to the gym here and I say Lebrit first thing. So
Very good.
anyway, what's the word? How do we say let's go again? Wait, don't tell me. Anyway guys, Brauxum, let's eat this breakfast and go. So now guys, we are officially finished from our breakfast spot over here, which was Mr. Biscuits. Biscuits over here in Latvia is what they call them. And our little one is awake. Here she is from her lovely nap.
Hey, say
And,
hello, Baba.
Let's see what she's saying.
Say hello to
You ready to say hello?
Folk.
Meow.
No, she's too busy.
She's busy looking at shadows. Guys, if you have a newborn, you'll know what I mean. They love looking at shadows. Oh, also the camera, yes. There we go. She's also looking at the camera now. Alright, so we're just going to head over to our car, guys, and go to the first spot, which is roughly about a 2-3 minute drive, because everywhere around this city is actually very, very close by, because again, it's not a very large place, but very touristic. So anyway, let's go. So guys, this is the famous bobsleigh place here just behind us.
We're not actually going to go on it, but we thought it's important to show it to you because this is one of the 18 such constructions globally, so pretty impressive. And it's also unique because it's not just for the athletes and competitions. You as a visitor and tourist can go and give it a good go as well.
But we can't give it a go because we have this little one.
One hungry baby who wants to eat.
Yeah, but we just... there you go. So we just thought we'll stop by on the road just to show you guys what it's like. But I've actually seen a lot of this bobsleigh on TV, but I've never actually seen a place that actually does it, so definitely gonna have to come back here in the future. So now we are over at the Sigulda adventure area. Oh, be careful, love, be careful. And we are hoping that we're going to be able to ride this cable cart over there because it goes all the way down to the beautiful view of Sigulda. Now waiting for our cable cart to arrive, and we are going to go from all the way up here all the way down to the other side of Sigulda. Apparently it's another nice area that we're going to check out, so it takes roughly 8 minutes to get from each side. And yeah, we are just waiting for it to arrive.
We are on the Sigulda side, on the other end is Krimulda, and actually a fun fact is that this particular cable car is the oldest of its kind in the Baltics. So and yeah, and you're going to be 43 meters above Gauja River. We're going to see the landscape of this whole area, the river. Apparently we're going to see the bobsleigh track as well, the one that we couldn't get to.
Nice. And they also do some kind of zip line in here, but you're kind of hanging off on the, I don't know, they strap you in and you hang off. There's two of you, which is also another fun activity and for the adrenaline junkies.
It's called in Latvian Tirgus. It looks like that. So basically you're like an eagle.
If you're coming here and want to find out exactly how much these tickets cost, so it's basically 16 euros each, and that's return. But one way is 8 euros, is it?
One way is 12, but if you do return, if you park the car like we have here, we want to come back. But you can get off on the other side, walk around Krimulda, and then come back. The cable cars go every half an hour, right?
Yeah. Here it comes. Guys, we finally made it onto the cable car, and one thing I have to say, it's absolutely probably the most prettiest cable car I've seen in the world, with all these flowers just above us. And also it is Aya's first ever cable car, but no surprise, she's sleeping through it. There we go.
I think it's safe to say she'll never remember it.
Yeah, but when she watches these on YouTube in the future, she'll know this is her first ever one. So guys, we've just made it to the top of this cable car, or the other side shall I say, and this side is called Krimulda, is that right?
That's correct. And actually, I was listening to the lady in the cable car telling us a little bit of history about this famous cable car. So it was originally designed in Soviet Union times to transfer people from Krimulda to Sigulda because there were better job opportunities there. So it was actually a public transport back in the day. And they've revamped it. So it's the same car that was here many decades ago. So they revamped it and kept it as a tourist attraction.
Nice. It's definitely one of the most scenic ones I've ever taken. Very, very beautiful.
It's beautiful. When it's fall and you get to see full yellow and red leaf spectrum, I can imagine just how stunning it is. So from the cable cars you can see all three castles, Turide, Sigulda and Krimulda. And this is Krimulda Manor Garden. So you can, if you stay here, you can come and check it out. We're going to attempt to have a little walk around until our next cart arrives, and let's see what it looks like.
Literally feels like I have walked back into time over here, guys. Look at this place. We've got these beautiful pillars just behind me and this gorgeous little park that you can just walk around. And I believe this is old ruins, right, of a castle?
It's Krimulda Manor.
Krimulda Manor. And it looks extremely old. Bit spooky, to be honest, but also very, very beautiful. And look who's awake. The little munchkin is officially awake.
Who's up, my little baby?
So I was actually going to go inside there, guys, but I see that it's now a rehabilitation centre. And yeah, definitely don't think I should be going in there if it's for people that are obviously in rehab. But what a beautiful place to have a rehabilitation centre in a place like this with all this greenery on top of a hill. Definitely a beautiful place to get your mind back in order, away from the crazy hustle and bustle of cities. However, one thing I do have to say about this area, it does have an element of spookiness to it. I don't know why, but I think it just must be the rustic and old feel. And if you guys wanted to grab some coffee here, they've got a place called Millie's Coffee, and they've got like a nice little area there where you can sit down and have your coffee. But we're going to head back over now to the cable carts to head back to where our car is, so we can go over to the next destination. But this side is honestly such a cool, interesting place. It just really reminds me of like being in like a medieval movie. You look at all like the buildings and everything in the town, it just takes you back literally hundreds of years. There's a lot of history in this place. And now we have made it to Gutman's Park, which is and now we've made it to Gutman's Cave, which is
Gutmania.
Gutmania. I better say it right.
This is in Latvian, yeah.
And it's basically another national treasure of Latvia.
Well, it's located in Gauja National Park, so yes, it's a bit of a treasure, and I think it's meant to be one of the biggest caves in the Baltics. I need to check that fact, but yeah, let's go and have a look.
Let's do it. Now guys, one thing I do have to say here about Latvia is they are very, very fortunate to have such beautiful, lush greenery. It's probably the most green country I've ever been to in the world, I think. I mean, obviously being from the UK, I grew up in London, so most of it is just city. However, this is just amazing to see such beautiful nature. Isn't that right, love?
Yes, it is. I think I've mentioned before, Latvian territory, 50% is consisting of forests, so we are very green.
Yeah. Plenty of oxygen to breathe in this country, that's for sure.
Yeah, come to Latvia, guys, come to Latvia.
I think Latvia definitely can do with some tourism, guys. One thing I actually have to say, is mentioning, is each city that you go to here in Latvia is very different to the last one. But we've kind of ventured out to different cities like Jurmala, the beach town.
It's Ventspils and Liepāja.
Ventspils, all these beautiful places. And honestly, each city that I've gone to, I've really, really enjoyed. Here we are, guys. We've officially made it to the famous Gutman's Cave, and this is the oldest attraction.
Oldest attraction in Latvia, and actually I was right earlier to say that it is also largest cave in the Baltics.
Interesting. It's definitely perked up quite a few visitors. Got a whole bus of people behind me. Wow, look at this place. So guys, these inscriptions that you can see carved into these walls, the rock shall I say, are actually from the 17th century. After an extremely long day, it was time to head to one of the most famous restaurants here in Sigulda, but we had a bit of an emergency first.
We had a big emergency, guys, you know. If you are a parent of a young child, you know what kind of emergency I'm talking about. So we're going to have to sort out the changing the nappy first, and then we're going to show you
a very nice place for some dinner. Yeah. Well, late lunch. So guys, after a little bit of a baby emergency, we're finally sat down now with, of course, our favourite drinks here, which are the Kvass. This one is a little bit of a darker brew, which tastes delicious. And this place is quite funky and very fancy, actually. Prices are definitely on the bit upper side, but I think the food should be quite good. It's rated quite highly on Google. And it's worth mentioning that this place is also part of a hotel. So if you wanted to come and check this place out as well, check it online. So our delicious smelling food has officially arrived, and I've gone for the famous chicken Shashlik here. It's my second time having it in this video, but it is because it's my favourite. It's basically like a chicken skewered dish with some potatoes, we've got some salad and some ketchup as well. And this one's a more healthier option with the salad, the chicken barbecue salad. Cheers to that, guys. So guys, we just had that delicious food, and we're going to finish off our day by going and checking out one of the most important things to see when you're in Sigulda, and that is one of their vintage castles.
I'm not sure about vintage, but I think the right term is the Sigulda Medevil Castle.
Yeah, it's vintage. It's old.
Okay.
Let's go.
Man's down.
And after a 10-minute drive from the restaurant, we have now finally made it to the famous castle area.
The Sigulda Medevil Castle.
So guys, I actually thought the castle was the modern thing I was showing you earlier. However, this is the castle itself here. This medieval looking building, and there's quite a lot of construction going on. So this behind me is the new castle, and this one to my left is the medieval castle, which seems like there's a bit of construction currently going on, which is why we can't go inside to show you guys, but tickets are quite cheap. They're only €2.50 per person. Wow, and look at this. We feel like we are the king and queen of the castle.
Yeah, so pretty.
On this amazing big balcony that overlooks the whole of the Sigulda area. And right opposite, we've got the Medevil. This is amazing. Wow. It's like something out of a movie. Alright guys, and that was a full 2 days here in Sigulda, and I definitely have to say that it's probably one of my most favourite places here in Latvia, with such funky cool restaurants, beautiful scenery. People here are also super friendly. Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it indeed. I think Sigulda is a beautiful city, beautiful town in Latvia, definitely worth visiting. It's been a little bit restrictive for us because of the baby, right? We couldn't do an awful lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of activities you can do that I showed you guys earlier in the video, but yeah,
I think we still did all right. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. And if you also enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and also a comment on what was your favorite part of this vlog so far. So anyway guys, see you on the next adventure, and peace out and good night.